What's going on?
Not much, bro. That Bella Schmurder be going, huh?
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Shout out to Bella, man. Schmurder, young man doing his thing on the music tip, man.
Oh, let me get closer to the camera.
Excited, man. You excited?
Man. uh yeah, I am. It's gonna be a good pod. I'm ready.
Okay, okay. I don't know how you could be excited. Your team lost last night, man.
I know you was coming. I know you was
Hey,
coming right
look,
for it.
man. Your team lost that. Explain to me. Let's start off. What? Hold on. Let me rephrase. Let me get back to the top. I got a little ahead of myself. Let's talk about the two people who passed away. Let's give them their respect, and then we'll jump in on your Miami Heat a little bit. Um, did you hear about the story? I don't want to mispronounce her name. I think it's Ajike Owens.
No, I haven't.
So apparently, her kids were playing in somebody's yard. A white lady. It was on the Breakfast Club this morning.
Oh, I think I did hear about this.
It happened in state of Florida.
Yeah, yeah.
She asked the kids to get off her property. I know they've arrested the lady and is pending litigation. I just kind of wanted to bring up her name, pay my respect to her family. I can't imagine the pain those kids are going through. And I just want to kind of send prayers up to her family and her kids, man, through this tough
Yeah.
time.
Uh Another one. I'm not sure her name off the top of my head, but DC Young Fly's baby mama.
Okay, yeah,
I
you
don't
read
want to say
about
baby
that
mama.
too.
That might even been his wife. I don't want to sound disrespectful, but
Yeah,
the mother of his children, you know what I'm saying? She passed away. That was kind of crazy too.
yeah,
So just shout out to them, everybody at 85 South and all that stuff. I feel, yeah, I mean, like I don't have no kids. I got a lot of dependents, but I don't have,
yeah,
children. So obviously I couldn't imagine, but obviously being that most of the goons got seeds, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Uh, you know what I'm saying? That's something you don't wish on anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think what stands out the most is the fact that both women that we're talking about left behind children. And I just hope that their community, their little village steps up to take care of them. And I know that they will, but I just hope that God, provides that guidance, I guess.
Uh yeah, that's just more on like the personal or the cultural, as far as relative to sports and what we be talking about here on sometimes.
Of course, of course.
Rest in peace to the Queen, man. The like literally one of the most important people, not only in the history of Chiefs football, but just football in general, man. Rest in peace to Norma Hunt.
Hmm.
Um, she died at 85. I think it was 3 days ago. She is the wife of Lamar Hunt, the founder of the AFL, the owner of the Chiefs. Um,
Yeah, I was reading on here, it said that she attended 57 Super Bowl games.
Yeah, she's been to every one. Uh,
Wow.
she coined the term Super Bowl. It used to be called I can't remember what the name of the first one was, but it wasn't called the Super Bowl. It was called like the national champion. You know what I'm saying? It was called something
Hmm.
else. So she is credited with the term. And
Wow.
Lamar Hunt, her husband is actually he's the AFC trophy name.
Oh,
So
okay.
so when the Chiefs win the AFC, we win our trophy back. Like that's what I'm trying to say. Like
Gotcha.
the history of this whole thing, she's huge. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
just shout out to the rest of the Chiefs Kingdom, anybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody back at home mourning the loss. And we got something to do this season. So that'll just be my little sprinkle for future pods. We got something to really play for. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a good season. But yeah, RIP to everybody. The whole kingdom, you know what I'm saying, is going through it right now. So, just shout out to everybody, the Hunt family, Clark Hunt, the CEO, just everybody, man. It's all love.
Yeah, I mean, RIP to that family and respect as well. Before we get right into things, I kind of want us to pay some of our bills. Give a special shout out to Gold Standard Farms. This is a boutique hemp farm specializing in organic hemp cultivation, seed genetics, R&D, and eco-friendly hemp-based material. They were founded in Martin, Tennessee in 1941. For more information, please do reach out to Carson at goldstandardfarms.com. And that's Carson with the K. And
Yeah.
back to regularly scheduled programming.
Shout out to Carson. We ain't had him on the pod in a while. Maybe we could have a broader John Morant discussion.
I like that. I reached out to him. I think he was traveling to Colombia.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
So, and then I never followed back up. I got to get back on my tip and inviting guests. A few people have reached out to me, wanting to come on here, discuss some stocks and some new AI stuff and
Oh wow.
Cordell. So he's also a basketball fanatic. That's one of my frat brothers.
Right, right.
He actually lives in Kansas right now, or Kansas City. I don't know which one. But
It's the same thing, bro.
yeah. There's more to come. More to come. Stay tuned. You know.
But all right. What you got to say?
You know, I I was looking. I didn't really like watch the game in its entirety. I saw the first quarter. I saw how you guys were kind of like down by 2 points, and y'all got on top. Then they came back on top. And I just saw it keep tittering back and forth. And then finally, it seemed like Jamal, what's his last name again now?
Jamal Murray?
Yeah, he could not be stopped, man. He seemed like he was determined to score and, make a statement after they shut him down in game two, which to me, he was the difference maker. Now, I guess my question for you is this, Drew, when are we going to have one of those staple Jimmy Butler games again, where he's going to show up and drop 40 and,
Uh,
solidify his MVP? I don't want them to just give it to him because he's the leader of the team. Like, I need to see that performance in the finals.
I agree. Um, I've been waiting for it too. Uh, I think that we're just having kind of a game management mishandle almost. Um, it almost seems like he's trying to pace himself so that he
Yeah,
can.
you don't do that in the finals. No pacing.
Well, it ain't that. It's just like you can't pace yourself unless like certain things are happening. And I think we have better role players than they do because we are kind of a team of role players, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, so if our role players ain't hidden, it's tough because like how they have the Murray Jokic, we have something comparable in Butler Bam, but it's not the same to where like you can kind of guarantee that those guys are going to combine for like 45 or maybe more like 50 to 60 points. And we got Bam and Jimmy who are always going to have that 40 to 45. You know what I mean? And anytime that you got two guys getting a triple double in a game, you're probably going to lose, and that's just basketball. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
as you can see, uh, it's very weird because it's not like we're playing bad. I feel like we're having a scoring drought from the starters. I think Bam's playing great. Jimmy has not been playing bad, but no, he hasn't been playing MVP quality. You know what I'm saying? Some of that does have to do with his dedication to guarding Jamal Murray, though. So he might be a little tired from that, maybe a little too focused, but that's kind of what Denver wanted to do. So
And I don't know if they did this or not, but are they going to play Tyler Hero, man? What's going on?
he's been ruled out for game 4. He's still not cleared.
What? I thought he was ready to go.
Uh, hey, he's not gonna play. As far as I'm concerned, I'd rather him not. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? The only true disappointing fact of this game is that in every series, this playoffs, the team that has won game 3 has won the series
Hmm.
in 2023. So that's a kind of crazy fact. But at the end of the day, these teams are very evenly matched. They've both won on the road now. We have to win game 4. I would have preferred to win game 3. Uh, I actually almost went to game 3, so I blame myself. And I didn't have chicken nuggets for lunch yesterday, like I've
Oh,
told.
that's your ritual.
Yeah, it's really my fault. I blame me. But yeah, just as far as Jimmy, he does need that game. I don't know if he's gassed. I don't know if that ankle injury from a couple of series ago is still lingering, but we do need kind of that Jimmy Buckets game. I swore I thought it was going to be last night. He did pretty good in the first couple quarters. But I think Max Strus only had like 5 points. I don't think Kevin Love. It's like it just wasn't. It wasn't game 2. If we can come out playing like game 2 again, I have no doubt that we can get this game and even it up 2-2, and try to go back to Denver with some authority.
I mean, I was kind of happy to see. I still think they need to do better. Caleb Martin only had 10 points. Max Strus only had 3 points.
I
If I'm
said
looking at
5 and 3.
huh?
I said 5. It was 3. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
he's been hot and cold. Like we played 3 games, and he's played shitty in 2 of them.
yeah. So
So
I
it
don't know,
just kind of
man.
is what it is. Like the role players, like the guys who got us the last 2 series, ain't stepping up. Like, yeah,
And Bam is doing his thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. Jimmy Butler still dropped 28, but I just think,
it hasn't been that 28. It's been role player Jimmy 28.
yeah.
It's not, and Bam's been playing how he's been playing, but we knew that was gonna happen because Jokic can't guard nobody. They kind of cancel each other out for me
Mhm.
because they're both basically playing point center. Now Jokic
Yeah.
does it more, but Bam is, even if he's not playing point center, he's setting screens. He's doing this. Bam is a center of offense right now. It just is what
He's
it is.
involved in the action, yeah.
Every play, every single one.
And
So
that can be tiring, man, down the stretch at least.
also
Did
Gabe
they
Vincent,
play your boy? Did they play
Gabe
Kevin
Vincent,
Love?
yeah, they did. Gabe Vincent got into foul trouble early on some kind of questionable fouls on Jokic, so that kind of took some wind out of his sails. You know what I mean? It wasn't, if they're gonna beat us, they're gonna beat us like that. Jokic with more than 10 assists, Jamal with X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying?
Now, do you still stand where you stand as far as them putting in Cody Zeller more to get some fouls? Because it looks like he only played 6 minutes last game. Are they
Like
not utilizing, them
it's
fouls and
because
Jokic
I've been
and that
saying,
message?
because the thing is, the reason why Kevin Love works is because whenever they rotate, he's now guarding Aaron Gordon, and
Right.
Aaron Gordon's been getting good because he's been playing against undersized guys under the basket.
Of course.
And that's how they've been getting a lot of scoring too. So I feel like you have, like, I don't know what he was thinking game 1. Uh I think we kind of dropped, like, the most important games in the series are 1, 3, 5, and 7, and we've lost 1 and 3.
Hmm.
So I feel like that's why we have to win game 4, because we can't let them win game 4 because they'll probably win game 5 back in Denver. You know what I mean? That's all, everything's riding on this game 4, so we really do got to ball out.
I mean, I think you guys will win game 4. But if in the event that you lose, I still think it'll go 7.
Really.
Yes. So that's just my
Obviously,
thought process.
if they win game 4, I would have to say Heat and 7. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I said Heat and 7 in the beginning. So I mean it kind of is what it is. But
Mhm.
Um,
I
if
made
we
it look bad that you guys didn't win a game at home. Don't get me wrong; it's not an easy feat, but
right, and I think that's kind of, but we were the first team to beat them in Denver this year, so we've done it.
yeah,
So that's why it's like I feel like we can win game 4, we can go in on game 5, still win. Maybe they get us another game at home. Maybe everybody just start losing at home. If everybody just start losing at home, if we can win this game and then everybody start losing at home, we win in 7.
we
So
shall see.
it's like I said, there's so much basketball left to be played. So I'm just looking forward to Saturday. Um, yeah, bro, I'm just ready. Eric's
That's
supposed to need a couple new facial expressions too. It don't matter. It
he
don't
put
matter.
on that facial expression before LeBron left the team, man.
Bro, what's his name? I think it's Crockett. What's that light skinned dude? The comedian. I think it's Avion Crockett.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Afion Crockett got a he got a Spolster impression on IG, bro. I was crying.
I have to look that up.
Bro, I was crying. Basically, it's the same expression for everything, whether it's excited or a foul or a no, it's all the same.
Ambassadors, man. Don't change your expression. They can't talk about it.
Yeah. Mike Malone's making good adjustments. I just honestly think that game 3 was just it was another game like game 1. Like if they're gonna beat us, it's gonna be like that. We don't play well, guys don't shoot well, and they get triple doubles.
Hmm.
So because their top 2 is just stronger.
I think if Jimmy Butler comes out aggressive, everybody will follow suit. If he's hitting every bucket and not waiting and like, he's kind of doing like what LeBron used to do back then on the Cavs, trying to get everybody involved. And
LeBron on the Heat. So, like, bro, that's the same thing. That kind of like looking around, kind of like,
yeah,
oh,
man.
I gotta. You don't like.
You know whose game that I've like to me who the underdog of the series right now is? The person
Who?
who comes in and changes that tempo, the person nobody's talking about.
Little brown kid.
Kyle Lowry, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, Kyle
That's
Lowry.
my underdog right there.
He has been stepping up and hitting
He
some
comes in and
big.
sets that tempo. Y'all look like a whole different team when he playing, man.
I feel like we just need to. I do still feel like he needs to come off the bench. I feel like Gabe Vincent is our best starter.
Yeah.
Um, but like the other thing is like it's. I know Jimmy's not like that though, so I feel like they're in a position to where like this could be their last home game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like if there's any, it's gonna be this one. Like Neymar was there, Shakira was there, like the city
Yeah.
was live.
Yeah.
Like I was almost there, but I got caught up.
I
You know what I'm
heard
saying?
that.
So it's like I blame me, but yeah, Jimmy's probably a lot of people are pointing the finger at Jimmy. But
They are. I mean, he gets a lot of the accolades when they win, so it's only fair.
yeah, it's just Caleb Martin. He needs to listen to a couple more J. Cole songs, and Max Strus needs to like channel in his inner uh what are the DePaul mascot? Blue Devils? I think brother went to DePaul, so he went to Chicago. So he need to hack into that Chirac. You know what I'm saying? And light it up like game 2. He had like 4 threes in the first quarter, game 2.
Yeah.
So we just need them to play up to standard. Like we lost by 15 and they combined for 13. Normally they combine for 20-25. That's a big gap. Gabe Vincent, like literally Zeller, like headbutt Jokic with your mask, bruh. I don't know what, like deuce, like
Do
be
something.
value.
Put a body on him. Hard
Yeah,
foul.
just even if it like just
Make
hard
him
foul.
feel your presence. So
But
you
he just
you tell them to be Draymond. That's what you
yeah,
want him to be, Draymond. Okay.
yeah. At this
Y'all need a
point,
Draymond on that
I
team.
need white donkey. I need you want
Oh,
to knock him if you want to stomp on him, maybe.
stop on him. That's what you said.
Yeah,
Anything to get that chip. I feel you.
hey, I'm sorry because at this point it's just we know where we're lacking.
Uh-huh.
This is why I thought we shouldn't have traded Deadman. Deadman was our 7-footer. You know what I'm saying? Had good hands, was athletic. But he was having some back issues, so that's why we got rid of him. But
Gotcha.
another thing is we have our own version of Jokic in Nikola Jovic. We drafted him. I believe he's Serbian as well. So we literally have somebody now. He's a rookie. Uh, but maybe Karan Butler should have developed him a little faster. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like our tall players, like we have a height discrepancy. Well, who are the four players getting no minutes? All of our tall guys. So
And that's the thing, like I never understand, man. Like I don't get how coaches would be like, I have players, even like the Warriors drove me crazy. Like, why didn't you play Kuminga more? Like you have players on your bench. And then when I see like the likes of Malone playing this Braun kid that I had never heard of, never seen in my life, and
right.
he's giving them minutes in the finals. Like to me, sometimes you gotta scrap the game plan and scrap your rotation. Toss it up a little bit. You trying to win a championship, man. Whatever it takes. Bring
Now,
somebody off the bench that you ain't seen before.
now I appreciate everything. Like Kevin Love's got to start. Kevin, I don't care what nobody say. Putting that height on Aaron Gordon, enabling our outlet passing, just the veteran leadership, ability to hit free throws, ability to hit an open shot from anywhere on the floor,
Yeah,
championship pedigree. Like Kevin Love has to play. Bam has to play. Gabe Vincent can't be in foul trouble. Kyle Lowry needs like 12, 15. Jimmy's got to get 25. Bam's got to get 20. Like they have to be a solid 50. And I don't see how. And if we could just play defense and just control these random dudes, like no KCP go off, no Bruce Brown blitz,
yeah,
no Michael Porter Jr. finally knows how to hoop. No, Aaron Gordon washed his dreads and you know what I'm saying? Like none of
yeah,
this, just because these guys aren't consistent. These guys aren't why they're winning. Now, yeah,
yeah.
Bruce Brown has come in and done some stuff, but like it's
I mean,
because
in the
Jamal.
famous words of Shaquille O'Neal, it's the others. The others.
Yeah,
The championship.
like it's
You
but
know?
like it's Jamal Murray and Jokic. That's why y'all are winning. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So if we let the two best guys, arguably the two best guys in the series, we'll just say two of the top four players in the series, if they get in triple double, like you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Same thing. Bam get a triple double, Jimmy get a triple double. We probably win that game.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things. Their usage rate is real high right now too, bro. Like they're not even being shy about it. They're just like Jokic Murray pick and roll, Jokic Murray pick and roll. One thing Spoelstra does need to do: just match Bam minutes to Jokic. Jokic sit down, just sit Bam down. I don't care. Like
Mm,
rest him, just rest him. Put in Love and Zeller. That's when Zeller should be out there. And
I
then just
feel you.
and just because when we don't have Bam on the floor and they do have Jokic, it's ugly. It's ugly. I don't like it. It should be avoided at all costs.
I agree with that.
So, but that's just my narrative, Heat insider. So,
All right, and then moving on. Speaking of key insiders and avoided at all costs, let's talk about this PGA Live Golf merger.
um, as far as details, contracts and stuff like that, not sure of any of the details. Not really interested. Really, just because Tiger Woods is probably one of my favorite athletes of all time. Pat Mahomes is getting real close. But Tiger Woods will always be, you know what I'm saying, one of my favorites. He was my grandma's favorite golfer. God rest her soul. She always used to have us watching him and supporting him just because of his accomplishment, what he did. I
Mhm.
say all this to say that Tiger Woods just means a lot. And whenever Live popped up, they offered him $800 million. That's a
I
number
remember. I was like, I can't believe you turned that shit down.
we talked about it. And
Yeah.
but we respected his decision. He knew what it was. You could never see anything like this coming. So now he's 800 million down and they finna play together anyway.
Yeah.
So
Somebody else took the money. They heard that 800 million. They want to pay that.
I
We
mean, wasn't
barely
nobody
afford it.
everybody else contracts was like 400 or less. And we're talking about like Phil was at like 400.
Yeah.
Jordan Spieth, you know what I'm saying? Like the good
Yeah.
guys were getting like 400. But like they was like
Well,
Tiger.
Well, what I'm saying is, I think whoever runs the PGA heard about the contract that they offered Tiger and decided to get in bed with Liv. Like, hey, we got the golfers you want. You pay us the money to merge both. I'm just forecasting what may have happened. I don't know.
Me?
This is just my thought process.
Right.
So
To me, just off fundamentals, he was dirty macking, right? Got caught. We talking about '08 now, or '08, '09.
mm-hmm.
Got caught dirty macking, blah, 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 blah. Should have put a password on your phone, whatever the fuck. You lost everything that you lost. You know what I'm saying? Like they Kyrie Irving'd you for dirty macking. Like, A, he's the first athlete. B, the first golfer to be dirty macking. Ric Flair is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time because of his dirty Mac persona. So you know what I'm saying? So it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's something that's championed in other people, and he was actually broken down, diminished, took his sponsorship, Buick, what was it, Rolex or something at the time, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. And the wife, the ex-babysitter, to take all that money from Buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I could have passed up almost $1 billion.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've lost so much,
Yeah.
and I am getting older. And yeah, he's only 45, 46. He's still got maybe 20 years of golf in him. So
Yeah.
really, he just has to stay in decent health and be the best guy out there a couple times. He still has a chance to catch Jack Nicklaus. I don't think people really understand. Tiger's not that old, man.
Right.
So you have plenty of time. So I would, bro. I don't know how. I don't know how I could not take that $800 million because unless I mean I don't, maybe he does have enough sponsorships and whatever, but the fact
Well,
that they merged now
who
anyway, it's basically like you would have just got an $800 million bonus just for being Tiger.
who's to say that they still don't give him something just for the merger? Who knows what he's going to end up getting behind closed doors? But
Yeah, I mean, if I'm him or his agent or his manager or I'm, yeah, I'd be like, bro, I'm feeling like I need to walk away and do like coaching videos or something. I need to get me back in the mix because that's wild. I passed up $800 million. Y'all was suspending dudes. Y'all was doing all this extra stuff, and now y'all just gonna join with them.
yeah, I'm reading as you're talking. I guess there was another guy that they offered 500 and he turned it down too.
I think that might have been Brooks Koepka.
No, Rory McIlroy.
Oh, Rory McIlroy. Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense. But that's what you see. What I'm saying, the big names was getting that big money,
that's crazy.
and
But it
Rory
must have been something they seen for them to turn it down, though, man.
because you couldn't do PGA, and they've been playing PGA their whole life. So why would they just walk away just for the money? Liv had just popped up.
Mm,
It's not like Liv's been around for 15 years and it was just the other league. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like the NBA and the ABA or anything like that. Like this shit just popped up and y'all expected me to just. So yeah, Rory too, bro. Rory, the face of what y'all do. Rory got some of the highest finishes in recent. He don't win a lot no more, but he's always in the mix. So it's like, I don't know. But yeah, I guess Tiger did fumble it because in my mind, I don't know how I don't. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I don't know how I sit there and be like, 15 years ago, y'all try to get rid of me, basically. Y'all canceled me.
Hmm.
And now I'm getting offered almost $1 billion. Like, bro, I don't know how you don't just like fuck it. Like,
I mean, I guess it's something. Me and you hearing that amount of money, we probably would have gone for it.
I mean, that's what I was saying. Like, maybe, I mean, things have gone good for him. He came back and won the 2019 Masters of all the, after all that stuff.
Yeah, but that's the point that I'm trying to make. Is sometimes after all that stuff, you're humbled, and you're like, you know what? I'm not going to take the easy way out. I've been working all my life now. Things are just falling right for me. I'd rather stay with the devil I know than the angel I just met that's offering me all this bread. I don't know if you've heard that phrase before, you know?
I have, and I love that phrase,
Yeah,
but that's kind of what I was getting into is like after all that, you came back and won the 2019 Masters.
yeah.
That's the tournament.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like for him to win that, like, and get another jacket, that legitimizes all of the stuff. Like y'all tried to cancel me, I came back and did it. He don't have to win nothing else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
but
really,
that's like saying that
money.
to like a Michael Jordan or a LeBron. Like obviously their legacies have been cemented, but to
Yeah, I think
those
that
to a common folk like me, that's what me and you are saying. But to somebody in that mentality, to him, he's like, nah, bro. Until I reach where I think I need to be, it's never enough for them. That's why they keep chasing that greatness or that ghost, as some of them would put it. Like LeBron could retire today and he's had a hell of a career. Is he going to do it though? Nah, because he probably want to win 2 or 3 championships with the Lakers just to say he did it.
I feel you and I understand that. And I know Tiger is that kind of dude. That's why he's tight. But
Yeah,
but at the same time, it's like, bruh, they took they took so much from Buddy.
they
Like
did.
that is an immediate get back right plus inflation.
Yeah,
Plus, like that's an immediate like, and I mean, since he's won in 2019, he's been more active. I'm sure just more this. He's been doing a lot of tournaments with Charlie, his son. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he got money. So I mean, maybe it really was just like a, just like a I don't really need the bread. I've won. I've re-legitimized myself. I really do think I got a shot at history, like you said, and I'm gonna just keep going. And I mean, it's not like Tiger Woods broke. You know what I mean? It's not like Tiger Woods needs anything.
yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm sure Tiger Woods the type of he walks in it like, bro.
And to me, and we can end it on this. I mean, I'll let you finish your thought. I apologize for cutting you
Oh,
off.
you good? You good?
I think it was just the optics. You know, Tiger walks away from the PGA to take $800 million from Live.
They'd have buried him.
They would have buried him
Yeah,
one.
you right.
Does he need that smoke? Does he need to be the headline for this new league? Oh, Tiger can't cut it in the PGAs no more. He's living
Yeah,
it, you know. So in a way, he kind of did them a favor, in my opinion. You know,
yeah. I guess you're right. You're
he
right.
did them
That's
a
a good
favor
point.
by turning it down because now they made the deal, and he looked like, hey, they decided to join. I had nothing to do with this. He probably still got some money under the table. Who knows, man?
I mean, not even necessarily like it's like I said. Tiger Woods doesn't want or need for anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To me, right now, just because Pat Mahomes isn't done, Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, Tiger Woods, Muhammad Ali. Like, you know what I'm saying? These are probably like what Wayne Gretzky, if we want to talk. You know what I'm saying? So it's like in
Steph
the
Curry.
great,
Don't forget Steph
you know what I'm saying? Like
Curry. I got you.
the goats in each American sport.
Yes, yes.
Uh So it's just he's up there. He don't need shit. He probably walk everywhere and get everything for free. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's Tiger Woods. I see Tiger Woods right now. Hey Tiger, you want a drink?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't drive. I'm gonna get you Uber too. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Because that's Tiger fucking Woods. So it's like
I got
so,
you.
so I think it's like you said though. He made a good decision. And I appreciate the lengthy conversation because I really fuck with Tiger. So
Oh, no, you good, bro. I know these are topics that are near and dear to your heart. But before we get into the Messi topic, let's talk a little about somebody fumbling the bag as well, man. It's Zion Williams.
yeah, before we talk about another goat of a sport, let's talk about
Exactly. I want to end the episode on the right note. So I said, let me switch that up a little bit. I'm not gonna really speculate on whether it's true or not. It seems like the young lady seems to believe it's true. I haven't heard a response from Zion. But I mean, I think this is just teaching them a valuable lesson, man. You're young in the league. You got to understand that everybody's trying to benefit off of your success. Whether it's her feeling slighted that you were messing with another chick at the same time you messing with her, you are a commodity to anybody right now. And you have to understand that as a commodity for the New Orleans Pelicans, in your entire career, you have not played 82 games in total, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's, I'll say it's definitely under 100 in the last 4 years, which is just pitiful for a number one draft that everybody thought the ceiling would be. You know,
You
go ahead.
know, I really fuck with Zion, man. Zion's also one of my
I like him too.
yeah. He went to Duke. He plays for New Orleans, so obviously I like him. Thought he was great. I ain't never seen a dude drop spin and bust his own shoe open off pure power.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dude is he's I don't I don't know if we've ever had somebody quite exactly like him. He's very Sean Kemp-ish. He's very I can't even really think anybody. Like the power and the torque that he's getting off of that wood floor, like I feel like this is gonna be a problem for the rest of his career. He's just so big, bro. He's so strong. He's so fast. Like he should be playing football.
I
I
was
had
just
a
about to
feeling,
say that.
I had the same feeling about LeBron sometimes. It's just like,
Mm.
bro, like it's just like, bro, you should be
But
playing
that's the
football.
thing though. I feel like he needs to learn to. You can be explosive, but you got to learn how to land with feather. You know what I'm saying? It kind of like reminds me of myself, like when I was taking driver's ed, and I'm stomping on the gas and stomping on the brake, and the teacher was like, "Bro, go home and step on a pillow." You know what I'm saying? He's like, "Step on a pillow, do your pillow exercises," and I had to like. I'm trying to tell you right now, man.
That's a good story, bro.
The voters did not want me stomping on him as hard as I was stomping on that gas pedal and brake. So my point is Zion needs to learn the fundamentals of landing softly. You
I
can
mean,
be explosive, take off, but learn to land on your toes. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Don't put
he's
so much
I think he's
impact.
stumpier. I think he's like stumpier
Yeah,
than like Shaq was,
yeah.
but like strength per inch, if that's a measurement, I think he's probably equally as strong as Shaq. Like if Zion was 7'1", like you know what I'm saying? Like if Zion was 7'1", you know what I'm saying? So like the ratio I think is about the same, but it's a finesse sport, Bola.
Yeah, and
You know what I'm saying?
that's the point I'm making. Like I've seen guys go up for dunks and wait for everywhere to clear and slowly drop down.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? They're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro, what the floor do you? That's all I'm saying, man. Like, save your stuff, man. You can still be hard. You can be dunking, doing your thing, but land softly.
No, because like you remember back when he was hurt the other time, and then he dropped a dunk video, and we was talking about
Yeah.
yeah. So like yeah, Buddy's just got to get his self care, his training. He's just got to focus on that. Now, as far as these ladies, um, bro, when you a made man like that, it's very difficult because you're allowed certain freedoms that a lot of people aren't, and I don't knock anybody wanting to date somebody in the adult film industry because
Mm.
there's there's two things that you can guarantee. If they are sleeping with other people, at least you can see who, where, what, how, know this stuff, and at least it's documented safely. They have to take tests regularly. You are also, a little bit safer messing around with one of these people in the industry. So, like, it's not a bad thing, and he's not the first basketball player to do it. You know what I'm saying? Lisa Ann has talked about how she loves young NBA players.
Mm.
Uh, but yeah, bro, like that whole like mysterious polyamorous relationship stuff, like guys just got to be upfront. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what you want to do, hey, baby, I'm Zion fucking Williamson. So, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, I have options. I will choose to exercise these options. And
yeah,
then it's kind of up to her as an adult to decide whether she wants to deal with that or not.
yeah.
But at least you honest with yourself, and then can't nobody come at you like this. Now, I mean, of course, people can fabricate stuff. Drama can come out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But you yourself is just like, well, I told you, I'm Zion Williamson. Like you know what I'm saying? I got a dozen that I'm rotating right now, or whatever, whatever it might be. But at least you're open and honest about that, and you can just kind of get, because this woman blasts you on the social media, bro. All of that stuff is so crazy.
To me, that was mad childish.
Mad job.
Like you are older, wiser. Like even if he ain't returning your calls, if you truly are pregnant by him, because I think there was a tweet where she said she's late. Then just wait, let it play out. You don't have to take it to that. To me, that was something somebody that's super young would have done. I don't know her age, but I'm pretty sure she's older than him. You know what I'm saying? So
I just don't. I also don't understand that part, because to me, like, when I don't think women get that part. Like, okay, you get pregnant. Congratulations. You never have to guess or wonder or worry if the baby is yours or not. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, dudes really be pressed out here. Things happen these days to where, like, dudes think it's all good, da da da. Then it turns out, oh, this ain't my baby, da da da. All the invested time and the domestic stuff that goes on. Like, bro, this brother's in the top percentile of our demographic. You know what I'm saying? Probably top half percentile. There's only 150 starting jobs in the NBA.
yeah.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I do need to be careful. I do need this. I do need
Yeah,
that.
but
You
does
know
he
what
have
I'm
the
saying?
right people advising him though?
Like, bro,
You know what I'm
somebody,
saying? Somebody,
uncle,
somebody
uh,
didn't,
like
or he
somebody's
wasn't taking
gotta.
the advice.
And then
Because if anything, if you're gonna do all this, make them sign non-disclosures agreements,
I
NDA,
think,
like
I think that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many steps.
ways around it.
Yeah, and it's just like, for you to just like John Morant shoot the club up. It's just like, that's, if it's true, that's just irresponsible anyway.
Yeah, it is.
You knew who you was what you was dealing with, so, and you've seen her work. Why would
Right.
you do something like this?
It's
But
messy, man.
knucklehead, young man stuff. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Go Devils, go Pelicans. I hope that you can somehow get back on this court and
Yeah. Well,
not import.
and that's the point that I was gonna make. Last point is this: he's forever gonna have to take this joke. Like if I was playing against Ion, I said, couldn't keep it in your pants, could you? Like I'm gonna be talking mad stuff to you. So hopefully he can play through it and get over it, and dominate in the game and be the player who we think he should be, and win New Orleans a championship. But my worst fear is that he doesn't recover from this. You know what I'm saying? So
The next Ben Simmons,
yeah.
he's way better than Ben Simmons.
Oh,
So
he definitely is.
I don't think that'll be the issue, but I don't know if he'll ever reach his true potential because he's caught up on.
All this stuff.
Yeah. But best of luck to you, brother. If you need any advice, and if you ever feel like an underdog, come holler at us. We'll do your interview for you.
Gotcha.
Last but not least, probably the best thing and the most exciting thing that I wanted to talk about. Lionel Messi plans to come to Major League Soccer and join David Beckham's Inter Miami.
Yes, when I saw the news that I think they were like before he decided to join, tickets were like $28. The moment he
Oh,
said he
yeah.
was joining, I think a ticket was $430 something dollars. I said, Jesus. I don't know what the deal is for or how much money he signed for, but he's about to make a killing, man.
Yeah, it was apparently a part of a large scale Apple TV deal with the
Yeah,
league, and he's getting part of those. Like, he's getting part of those profits for coming over.
I heard that.
This is just a huge step, I think, for domestic soccer. Uh, you know what I'm saying? World football, just everything, because Thierry Henry did it. Gonzalo Higuain did it. Wayne Rooney did, like a couple of people. David Beckham did it. Zlatan Ibrahimovic did it. A lot of greats have come over here. Kaká actually scored the inaugural goal for Orlando SC. There's been a lot of guys to come over, but they ain't Messi. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is such a TV draw. This is such a big thing. This is such a influx of income, attention, like the money coming into the state of Florida just off this dude being here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because David Beckham, he only signed with the LA Galaxy because it was in his contract that he would eventually get his own franchise.
Mm.
And that's what this is. And now Messi's here. Like, just to know that MLS started with 8 teams in 1996, and Kansas City and Chicago, we had teams.
Yep. Chicago Fire, I remember.
Yeah, Kansas City Wizards were now Sporting Kansas City. But so to see that we start with 8 teams, we got over 20 now. David Beckham owns a team, and Lionel Messi's finna be on TV. Like, bruh, it's
crazy how the game is growing more and more, man.
And I've never had a second team or a B team or anything like that in MLS, just because Sporting has always been, you know what I'm saying, our only team or whatever. I was kind of cool with Orlando until they took Taylor Dwyer, but David Beckham finally getting his team. I've always liked Inter Miami, bro, and I can't wait to go to a game. I can't wait to just everything, dog. It's gonna be good. And bro, he gonna be clowning, bro. Like, this dude, he might average like 2-3 goals a game. It's totally possible.
I heard that. He's pretty good, man.
Bro, he's still amazing. Like, he's amazing, bro. So it's just gonna be crazy. Y'all tune into that. I know that MLS had the contract with ESPN. I don't know what that affects or how this is gonna work, but I guess
they're gonna figure it out. They want that money.
you know, they'll figure it all out, but it is coming soon, and I'm very excited. This means a lot. This is a lot of money. I mean, a lot of this is big. So
yes, sir. And speaking of big and meaning a lot, we appreciate our weekly watchers. Continue to subscribe below. Check out our episodes. Previews coming soon. Stay tuned.
I know the beg for